A lot of people are stuck in life. A lot of people want to manifest their dream life, but they are not able to do because of the negative thinking pattern which is always going on. Today I'm going to teach you how you can break your negative thought pattern and you can live a happy and better life. You can manifest your dreams. You can achieve anything you want in your life if you master your mind, if you can break your negative thought pattern and create a positive thought pattern. You can change your life. Yes. Welcome everyone. My name is Magical Mohit. I have 11 years of experience as a life coach, law of attraction coach, and a spiritual manifestation coach. I help people to manifest their dream life. Yes. Today in this video, I'm going to share with you why we human beings think negative by default. Why do we have negative thought process and how you can break them in very simple 3-step process. So watch this video till the end and do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So the first question that I would like to answer today is, why do most people have negative thought process and negative patterns and they are stuck in that pattern? No matter how much they work hard to break those patterns, they are still not able to break them, and after a lot of efforts they come back thinking the same negative things and repeat the same negative habits that they have been following from so many years. Well, you need to understand this, and let me explain you in very simple words. Every habit and every thought pattern is created over years and years of our experience. Yes. And psychology says this, that 80% of our thought process, our patterns have been reprogrammed in our childhood. So whatever you have experienced in your childhood, when you were a small kid, whatever you were listening, your parents telling you things, you are learning from the society, learning from the school, people around you talking and sharing their experience with you, whatever you learned about the world, about relationships, about marriages, about money, about how the world works, about you yourself, your mind has created patterns and beliefs and which is saved in your subconscious mind. Yes, remember this. So 80% of your patterns, your beliefs are created in your childhood, and the remaining 20% gets creating along with your lifelong experiences. If you have good experience in life, you will have good positive beliefs. If you have bad experience in life, you have more negative beliefs. Every human being now, you need to understand that every person, it's not only you, but every person has gone through some or other challenges in their childhood. Everyone has childhood traumas and wounds. I would say 9 out of 10 people, have childhood traumas and wounds. Even I had a lot of childhood traumas and wounds. Some people have very strict parents. Some people have very strict, teachers in the school. Some people have gone through challenging childhood. They didn't have any friends. They were very introvert. Some people, they were betrayed. Some people have gone through a lot of breakups in schools and colleges. So, har insan, like every person, has gone through some or other childhood issues, and because of that experience, our beliefs also becomes negative. Now the question is, why do most people think negative by default? Why do most people have negative thought pattern? The reason is the childhood. Because whatever we have learned from the childhood, if you remember, you must have heard a lot of stories. Don't do this, this will happen. Don't do that, that will happen. It is very difficult to make money. Relationships is very tough. You must have seen people fighting in relationships. So every area of your life, you must have created negative thought pattern. Our society by default, if you see Indian society or even around the world, most of the societies are fear-based societies. When I say fear-based societies, I mean from childhood itself, our mind is bombarded with a lot of negativity and fear. And that is why when we grow up and when we become an adult, we live with a lot of negative beliefs and a lot of fears in our mind. That is why we start thinking negative very quickly. That is why when anything unexpected happens, instead of automatically thinking positive, we react, we think negative. and this is the pattern that we need to break. And there are many ways to break the patterns. I teach this in my advanced workshops, but today in this video I'm going to share with you 3 simple steps of how you can break your negative patterns and create a positive pattern in your life. Yes. So if you want, you can make a note of this 3-step process that I'm going to share with you. So let me start with the step number 1. The step number 1 is awareness. Yes, we need to be aware of our pattern. We need to be aware of if we are thinking negative right now, because if you are not aware, you cannot change anything, right? Once you start becoming aware, that is when you can start changing and shifting your life, shifting your patterns, shifting your thought process. So the first step is try to be more aware of what you are saying, what you are thinking in your day-to-day life. If you find any negative pattern or any negative belief coming, or if you catch yourself speaking negative things, immediately stop. The step number 2 is take a pause. Take a pause. Stop right there when you think negative thought or you find yourself speaking something negative. So let's say you're going to office, you're working, or you're studying at home and you're working, and suddenly you find yourself, oh, I am thinking so much negative thought, or I'm repeating the same old pattern. Immediately pause. Take a pause of 30 seconds, 1 minute. Stop your mind there itself. And then the step number 3 is replace your negative patterns and negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Break the pattern immediately. If you're thinking something negative, for example, oh, what will happen if there is a world war going on and there will be money crisis in the future, what will happen to my investment? Immediately stop and start thinking positive. I am divinely guided, my money is going to grow, I am safe and secure, universe is there to help me. Similarly, do this every single time you have negative thought process. If you get aware of it, immediately pause and replace. So these 3 steps, awareness, pause and replace, is very powerful technique to break your negative patterns into positive. Do this every day. Tonight sit down and write down your negative thought patterns which you are aware of, what is repeating. Just make a list of it, and then from tomorrow onwards, whenever you get any negative thoughts, immediately break the pattern and start thinking positive. Do this for the next 7 days and you will see a huge shift in your mindset. Do this for the next 21 days and your entire belief system will start to change. Yes. And if you do this for the next 1 year, you will shift every single negative belief of your mind into positive belief. It's a very simple but very powerful process. And yes, if you want to learn more, if you want to manifest your dream lives, you can always book a 1-to-1 Zoom session with me. I'm sharing the link below on this YouTube page. And if you want to join my 31-day spiritual manifestation journey, then you can also join. I'm sharing the link of my journey with you all. So if you like this video, please comment and share with me one thing that you liked about this video. And thank you so much once again for watching this video. Please share it with your friends who need this kind of knowledge, and do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you once again for watching this, and I wish you have a magical day.